JBL is one of the old guard of speaker tech. The company's been around for decades, now the undisputed kings of Bluetooth speakers for the mass market. JBL is well known for its colorful Bluetooth speakers and ultra-portable designs. The brand's distinct bass-heavy audio profile makes it a go-to for party speakers and personal speakers alike, delivering rich sound and surprising volume even in the most compact designs. In this video, we will take a look at what I think are the best JBL Bluetooth speakers of 2021. And of course, to see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these Bluetooth speakers, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, let me know down in the comments what color you like the most out of the JBL speakers. First, we're starting the list with the best budget one, the JBL Go 3. JBL's most popular and pocketable speaker is so named to invoke a call to action, to go out and seek adventure. One look at the latest version, the JBL Go 3, however, and we want to head for a shower. It really does look like a soap on a rope. Available in black, blue, gray, red or teal models, the 2.7 by 3.4 by 1.6 inch in height, width and depth, 7.4 ounces. Go 3 is tiny enough to fit in just about any bag and even some pockets. Its rectangular body has rounded edges and is covered mostly in cloth grille. With rubberized feet on the bottom, the JBL logo is emblazoned in large letters across the front panel, and a stylish sporty lanyard is built into the left panel, next to the USB-C port for the included charging cable. There are buttons up top for volume up and down and play and pause. Press twice, the play and pause button skips forward the track. There's no track backwards navigation, which seems like an oversight, and there's no speakerphone functionality, which would be annoying if the price weren't so low. The right side panel houses a power button and a Bluetooth pairing button. The Go 3's sound profile is a mix of pleasant surprises and, considering the compact design, totally expected limitations. This is not a particularly detailed sounding speaker, and although it can go loud enough to fill a decent sized room, distortion kicks in well before the volume maxes out. JBL promises 5 hours of battery life with the Go, which is pretty close to what I got, 4 hours and 23 minutes. Next on the list, we have the best waterproof speaker, the JBL Pulse 4. The JBL Pulse 4 is a small and portable speaker with a unique design. It has a customizable RGB lights around the speaker's body as well as a transparent plastic exterior. Thanks to its 360-degree design, it has outstanding directivity, resulting in a large and open soundstage. It also has an IPX7 rating for water resistance. The Pulse 4 has a rounded cylindrical build measuring 8.2 inches tall by 3.8 inches round. At 2.8 pounds, it's heavier than your typical portable speaker. It's available in black or white models, but of course the real star of the show is the interior LED panel that wraps around the mid-section of the speaker enclosure. There are various controls arranged around the top ring of the speaker, including buttons for power, Bluetooth pairing, volume up and down, and play and pause. There is also a button that controls the LED lights and a party boost button. The sound quality of the JBL Pulse 4 is excellent. The speaker provides a balanced profile that doesn't overemphasize bass like many other party speakers. There's plenty of bass to fill a small room. For its size, the Pulse 4 provides a nice amount of bass. The speaker also gets extremely loud. The battery performance of the speaker is satisfactory. The manufacturer estimated the life to be roughly 12 hours, but it can vary depending on volume levels and whether or not you use the LEDs. And now, best for party speaker, we have the JBL Partybox 310. JBL has redefined big, booming Bluetooth speaker with the Partybox 310. That much is clear as you can turn on this mammoth booming device, which is now one of the most powerful Bluetooth speakers on the market. The shape of the speaker is very ideal for what it is trying to accomplish. It is a beveled rectangular box that can easily be situated on virtually any stable surface, and the position of the front tweeters allows the sound to project very nicely. There are little rubber stoppers on the side as well as the bottom so that the speaker can be set up horizontally or vertically. JBL claims a 45 Hz to 20 kHz frequency response. The 3 basic controls, bass, treble, and bass boost, can completely change the signature. There are 2 bass boost levels, both shorten battery life, one for mid-bass 50 to 100 Hz and one for high bass 100 to 200 Hz. There is also a bass boost button mid-bass on the control panel. After 100 Hz, it has solid mids and is relatively flat to 10,000 kHz. After 100 Hz, it has solid mids and it's relatively flat to 10 kHz. There is a dip to avoid harshness, and after which it peaks to get the mid treble so necessary for instruments, then drops off fairly steeply to 20 Hz. The JBL Partybox 310 has a fantastic battery performance. It allows for over 17 hours of continuous playback time before needing to be charged, and charges in just under 3 hours. In addition, it enters standby mode after 20 minutes without any operations, so that you can avoid wasting power when the speaker is not being used at all times. And now we have the best value, the JBL Flip 5. The JBL Flip 5 is a cylindrical Bluetooth speaker. It's well built, has a carrying strap so you can take it with you on the go, and it comes in several different colors to better suit your style. If there's one thing the JBL Flip series is known for, it's for being tough. Now, the Flip series started out splash-proof and eventually made the jump to being completely waterproof, and that's still the case with the new JBL Flip 5. It's wrapped in a durable fabric material that gives it an IPX7 rating, meaning it can survive being submerged in up to 3 feet in water. On either end of the speaker is a tough rubber that protects the exposed bass radiators. The Flip 5 has overall very good sound with impressive bass for a speaker its size. Compared to the Flip 4, the Flip 5 has more bass and spreads the sound slightly wider. It has a very crisp and clear sound. The equally enticing vocals that wash over the electronica come through with sharpness and precision. And thanks to the Flip 5's spaciousness and the rhythmic knack, each element in the mix seems to fit together just right. The JBL Flip 5 has a decent battery performance. It's advertised to last around 12 hours, but I measured just above 9 hours. However, battery life can vary depending on usage, so your results can differ. And now, last but not least, best all-arounders, we have the JBL Charge 5. The JBL Charge 5 is an iteration on a winning formula. The Charge series of speakers is known for balanced sound, high volume, and long battery life, and that hasn't changed in this 5th generation. However, the Charge 5 improves on just about every aspect of what made it great, making it an easy recommendation for those looking for big, balanced sound with all-day battery life. Setting the Charge 5 sample next to its older sibling, the Charge 4, I played a quick game of spot the difference. The logo is now bigger but looks classier and less like a badge than the branding on its predecessor, with simple metallic accents around the letters rather than a block frame. Similar to previous models, the cylinder design is important. This means the bass radiators at either end of the speakers are able to vibrate more freely without any constraint. This helps with the speaker's 65 Hz low-end response, which is incredibly strong and detailed considering the speaker could still be considered quite small. Similar to previous models, the cylinder design is important. This means the bass radiators at either end of the speaker are able to vibrate more freely without any constraint. This helps with the speaker's 65 Hz low-end response, which is incredibly strong and detailed considering the speaker could still be considered quite small. It has a killer battery of 20 years, but still your results will vary with your volume levels. Alright guys, we came to the bottom of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If so, please drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions about the products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave a comment down below and I will get back to you guys as soon as I can. Until then, stay safe, take care, and peace out.